feels like to have like an eye kind of slowly shutting, and that that distorted perspective of being in a fight and kind of losing a little bit of vision. So it's a good experience, it's a good lesson, and got to keep my front hand up.
The game plan was to stay composed and fight your fight. You must be really happy. That's probably the most composed we've seen you in the ring so far.
Yeah, the first round actually was meant to be like a feel-out round, but we kind of got into a firefight, and I learned that don't get in a firefight with this guy. The boxing ability itself can take care of it, and once I felt comfortable with the jab, things started to follow, and that's where things just started to go more towards my direction.
He caught you with that right hand early. Was that sort of a bit of a wake-up call?
Yeah, it was kind of a shock. I was like, oh wow, okay, this guy's got some power to him. But it's good that he hit me on the top of the head, not the chin.
You landed a lot of heavy, accurate shots at the end there when you knew you had him hurt. Was the plan, once you saw him hurt like that, just to get him out of there as quick as possible?
Nah, honestly, it wasn't. The fact that he just wasn't throwing back, I saw that just as an invitation to just keep putting shots in different directions, and I wasn't necessarily looking for the stoppage or looking for just like throwing a heaps amount of shots. I was just seeing a lot of openings and just going for it.
Did you feel a little bit of pressure to win, given there's so much on the line for your brother tonight? And
Yeah, of course.
You want to set it up?
If I lost the first fight, that would have been a horrible headspace for Tim. So I knew that there was no other way besides victory for this, and that stayed in my mind the whole time.
How did you find the preparation? Because I remember when you spoke about it beforehand, you said you didn't like the idea of two brothers.
Yeah, no, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I was very isolated from everyone. Like, I was training at 10 o'clock in the morning compared to Tim training at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was in the gym virtually by myself with my grandfather and Igor, so it was a very lonely camp. But it was, again, it's a good lesson to have, a good experience to have. But I honestly prefer to keep our fights separated and not put more strain on my uncle, our coach, because I can imagine that was a very tough thing for him as well. He has two styles to kind of to dissect and create game plans for.
Did Timmy have anything to say to you today before his final words for you?
Be smart and have fun. It's kind of the main stuff that he always says. If you don't have fun, then what's the point of it all?
That's exactly what Igor said to you as well. You must feel like you did both of those things tonight.
I try and enjoy myself. Like the first 3 fights, I was a little bit too serious. My music was a little bit too serious. It wasn't kind of the stuff that I like to come out to. So I already came in with a mindset like, oh, I've got to kill this guy. I've got to smash him, rip his throat out. But now I'm coming out to this music I like. I'm in a nice headspace. I'm kind of jumping around and I feel good.
Was there anything behind the delay?
They messed up my song. They messed up. I don't know if you can see, but I was telling Glenn, they got the wrong song. Like my mate, he's a ex-DJ, and he made a special mix, and they just copied one from Spotify, the original song. So I was like, what the hell, guys? I honestly did not mean that delay, but I had to come out to the part that I intended to, so apologies in advance.
And you just saw Tim then. Did you say anything to him?
I said the main meal is coming. He was thrilled. He's so zoned in. Like, I spent the whole day with him yesterday, refueling, rehydrating, and he's in a comfortable headspace. He's relaxed. He's happy. He knows what he needs to do. He knows the moment that's ahead of him, and he's so ready for this. And I can't wait for him to finally get that chance.
What's next?
Yeah. What's next? Who knows? I don't know. Ask Glenn.